Ugh, so bored. Wonder if there's anything good on TV. And now for the weather forecast. Brr, it's cold out there. You can see by this diagram that there's a massive wave of communism spreading across Europe. And when opposed to the capitalistic front coming from America, it's causing a massive buildup of depression. You can see the Cold War isn't letting up anytime soon. Now let's go to Joe for the current conditions.
It's snowing communism!
Thanks, Joe. The collision between the two fronts of Russia and America will result in heavy accumulations of nuclear tension that, if ever erupts into full-out war, the result of the storm will probably destroy the world. Authorities have issued a nuclear attack alert and stressed the importance of the duck and cover method, which has been proven very effective in doing absolutely nothing, as you would be smited instantly. So drive safe, folks, and have a nice day. Back to you.
You understand that my theories could change the world. Life would be better for everyone.
People are starting to understand now. They can see it.
We don't need to worry about a thing. We're safe inside the gates.
Are we, though?
We need a strong leader. I'll do it.
People love me. I'm a respectable czar. I kept the peace. I have made all of your lives better and treated you well.
Only a revolution can fix this.
Nothing will happen. You cannot change history.
Watch me. If we don't overthrow the government, we will never be happy.
Welcome to another edition of Most Influential Person Ever. We have with us today the winner of last week's show, the man whose ideas are still the roots of many economic systems across the world, the communist Santa Claus, Karl Marx, and in the other seat, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill. So men, how about an introduction?
Hello there, I'm Winston Churchill. You should choose me today because I inspired Britain during a time of great strife. I am, after all, considered the most influential in Britain's history.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Karl Marx. Before I say anything else, I would like to thank you all for selecting me as most influential in the previous episode. I hope you all will continue to support me. I will try my best to show everyone that once again, I'm the most influential. I've inspired the whole world and continue to inspire the world today.
Alright, thank you for those lovely introductions. Now that our contestants have been properly introduced, it's time to begin the battle. The first subject is wars.
Well, World War II is the very reason I'm considered the most influential in British history. During the war, I influenced the British people to keep calm and carry on. I inspired them during times of strife with uplifting oratories and helped to win the war against the Nazis as well, with war tactics and stratagems.
Well, I actually began that war because of my influence on Hitler, and I have helped to indirectly begin many other wars, such as the Cold War, because of my theories and ideas. After the Russian Revolution, the people were attracted to Marxist ideals and turned to communism. I essentially created the Soviet Union as Stalin as leader was inspired by Marxist ideas. So in turn, without me, the Cold War, Cherokee High Schools learned about in US History 2, never would have happened.
Wow, now let's move on to the next subject, which is influence on humanity.
I saved millions of lives through my speeches and strategies during World War II. Had I not been there during that time of strife, there's no saying what Britain would be like now.
Well, my perspectives on government have inspired many countries and influential leaders. I've also created the prospect of civil virtue and laid the basis for social movements all across the world. Had I not existed, the governments of Russia, China, North Korea, and even less stable non-communist countries like those in Africa, to whom the sense of justice and my Marxist ideas appeal a great deal, would also not exist.
Well, that's a whole lot of influence in one room. Let's see how our contestants fare on the next subject. This time it's books written.
I've written many books. They're mostly histories and books about myself and my life. Oh, there is one fictional novel though.
I've written the Communist Manifesto and Das Kapital. While I've only written 2 books, these 2 books have inspired the entire world. Churchill has only written novels on the past and his life. His books are inconsequential and reading them would bear no benefit other than to become more informed on events that have already happened, whereas my books provide solutions for the future. My novel, The Communist Manifesto, has been recognized as one of the world's most influential political manuscripts, as well as one of the founding documents of communism. And my other novel, Das Kapital, a critical analysis on political economics, continues to influence the economy today.
I beg to differ. While Marx must depend on written, marketed novels in order to spread his influence, I merely had to open my mouth and speak in order to influence the entirety of Britain.
I hate to break the Churchill, but he's only influential for his performance during World War II, which is history now, while I'm influential for my theories and ideas that continue to inspire the world's most powerful leaders and countries and be practiced even today. Churchill may have inspired Britain, but I've inspired and continue to inspire the whole world.
Oh, snap! Well, on that note, we'll see who you have chosen after the break.
I'm in love with the commies. I'm in love with the commies. I made it for the world. I'm in love with the economy. Churchill thinking that he's solo. Keep all the money, I'm like, oh no. Only think he's doing photos. He knows nothing about Marx, so socialism, I got socialism. Communism, I got communism. Keeping communists in the past, brother. I'm getting rid of all the class, brother.
Huh. Karl Marx is pretty influential.